Thank you for joining POLICOM's video series, How to Build a Local Economy. In Program 1, we learned what a local economy is. Now let's learn how a local economy works. Imagine all the wealth of your community is in a bucket and it gets mixed around. It goes from person to person and business to business and business to person. The money in your community is like a hive of bees following the path of a three-dimensional spider web as it gets churned within your community. Person working for the courier company saves money and buys a house. The realtor buys a car. The car salesman buys a computer. The store owner then pays school property taxes. A teacher pays the telephone bill. Money is continuously being circulated within your economy, but there's a problem. There's a hole in the bucket, and the wealth of the community is being drained from it. Every time you purchase an automobile, a good share of the purchase price is returned to Detroit or Tokyo or Nashville or wherever the car was made. Every time you buy a television set, money leaves your community. Every time you go out to dinner, go on vacation, mail a letter, buy your friend a beer, money leaves your economy and is returned to those areas in which the product was manufactured or the service performed. The wealth of a community is constantly being drained from it, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Eventually, it will all go away. So what is a community to do? A community needs to import money to replenish what has been drained from it. A spigot needs to be turned on at the top of the bucket, importing fresh, rejuvenating wealth to the area. After it enters the bucket, it is mixed and churned until it is eventually consumed. Money is imported to an area by way of the business activity of the primary industries. The primary industries are those which sell their goods or services outside of the area, thus importing new money to the area. The size of the local economy is dependent upon the amount of money flowing into the community. If the amount is increased significantly, then the overall economy will grow. However, if the amount of money flowing into the area is reduced, then the overall size of the economy will also be reduced. A business is either primary in nature, importing money to the community, or consumptive, dependent upon the money entering the economy. A vast majority of the businesses in an area depend upon the money being imported. If the amount of money imported increases significantly, then the consumptive businesses will grow. Unfortunately, if the primary industries reduce the amount of money imported, then the consumptive businesses will decline. As an example, retail trade cannot grow any greater than the amount of disposable income available within the area, and the amount of disposable income is determined by the volume of money imported to the community. About 25% of all the jobs in an area are individuals working for the primary businesses, while 75% of the jobs are those working for the consumptive businesses. Only about 5% of the businesses in the community are contributory, and 95% of the businesses depend upon the primary industries for their livelihood. An economy will grow and expand, decline and fall in direct proportion to the amount of money flowing into an area.